Hi, my name is Michelle Knuckles. I am 34 years old and I'm a single mom of three beautiful children. And I'm here to talk to you about my little journey that I've been going through for the last 2 years. I've lived in Utah for about 10 years and me and my mom decided to move to Colorado. So the first month we moved to Colorado, I started feeling my fingertips were tingling, and I went to see a primary doctor where it took a physical and then you go and talk to them about what's going on. And that was about a month. And she had told me, well, we're just going to have to send you to a rheumatologist to get some more blood work and see if he can help me out because they specialize in autoimmune. So I go see a rheumatologist. I explained to him how my fingers get white and they start tingling. Now, when I went to go see the rheumatologist, they just barely started getting white like 2 weeks before I had the appointment. So I told them, it's just weird and it hurts. It just hurts and I don't know why. So we did a bunch of tests, a lot of blood work and x-rays and ultrasounds of my hands. And they had diagnosed me with rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, and Raynaud's. I was really devastated. So I finally, start on the meds. And for the Raynaud's, they give you nifedipine, something like that. And my face started swelling, my ankles, my feet. I just blew up. It took about 4 days. And I was just so determined to get better. I just kept taking it. My fault, because my face started swelling. And all under here, it looked like someone just punched me in the face. It was really bad. So I called my rheumatologist. I said, something's going on. He had me come in and he said, okay, you're allergic to it. Don't take it. So then we started, okay, so I didn't take it. By the second to third month, I started feeling really stiff. I couldn't bend. It was just hurting. And I thought, maybe it's the cold. Maybe it's the rheumatoid arthritis that's hurting so bad. So we did medication, for the rheumatoid arthritis. For it to start helping, it could take, the first week you take it to maybe 4 months, So by the third month, at the ending of third month, I started getting ulcers on my fingertips. I didn't know that was Raynaud's at the time, and they were really painful. I couldn't even sleep at night. I had such a big headache from the pain. Even if I just bumped it into something, I would just cry. It was terrible. It was really, really bad. I thought for a while it was the fingernails. I have fake nails. So I thought, well, maybe something's going on. Maybe I have an ingrown nail on my finger. And then I found out it was Raynaud's. So I have a lot of stiffness, ulcers on my fingers, very fatigued. And about the fourth month, I think I told my mom, we gotta go. I just packed everything in bags and, I just said, bye, we left. We come back to Utah and I think, Utah's gonna help, I go see my primary doctor and I tell him everything that's been going on. He sets me up with a rheumatologist here in Utah. And also we go and they do more tests like the urine test and everything because in Colorado they just did blood work. So now I'm in Utah. They did urine, they did blood, and they have diagnosed me with, again, lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, Raynaud's. And that's all they have. I go and I tell them, why is my skin dark? Because I'm very light-skinned. I tell them, why is my skin getting dark? They have no questions. Finally, my primary doctor says, I'm going to test you for Addison's disease. Because that's, you get dark and, so they tested me for Addison's disease. And it was a negative, so I didn't have Addison's disease. So we were back at, we have lupus, we have rheumatoid arthritis, and we have Raynaud's. But we don't know why my skin's darkening or why it's always so swollen. It's very miserable when you can't pick things up from the floor. You can't open bottles of water. I can't open cans. anything to do with my hands, my fingers are very sensitive. Um, I can't, I can't even scratch my back, you know. To sit on a toilet, it really hurts. Um, little things like that that anybody could take for granted every day. It's a big, big obstacle course for me. Um, I usually have to tell the kids, "Hey, can you pick that off the floor? Can you put on my shoes? Can you put on my socks?" They put on my socks every morning. I have the kids take turns and who puts cream on my feet, on my legs, on my back because I just can't do it. And so, anyway, sorry, I went off. But so we go to the rheumatologist. He still's like, we don't know what this is. We have seen him for about a year, and he finally tells me, you have scleroderma, which is hardening of the face, hardening of the skin. I'm sorry, hardening of the skin. So basically, he tells me, don't worry about it. It's not serious. It's just hardening of the skin. You'll be fine. So I go see my primary doctor because I think I'm having problems with my thyroid. And I go see him and I tell him, yeah, my rheumatologist is telling me I have scleroderma, and that's it. He asked me, well, did he do x-rays? And I said, no, he just has me go in there every day or every month, blood work, checkup, and that's it. Just tell him my symptoms, just tell him and by this time we find out that my skin isn't swollen. It's tightening, it's hardening, and so he says, we got to set you up with a different rheumatologist because he doesn't know anything and he's not taking this too serious. You can die from this. And when he told me that I could die from this, it's really when it affected me. Like, I was like, what are you talking about? Coming from, okay, I don't have lupus. I can deal with rheumatoid arthritis and Raynaud's, to knowing that I could die between 4 to 15 years. It has taken my life for 4 to 15 years. I went home because, I was freaking out, but I was like, I'm not going to let it get to me. So we set an appointment with the rheumatologist. And he says, have you gotten anything? And no, nothing. He sat there and he pinched my face, my skin, my chest, my arms, my hands, because if you could see my hands curl up, I cannot straighten them. Okay? And when I do this is what I can do. This is as far as I can go. It's really debilitating. I can't wipe my windows. I can't wipe my tables. I can't clean as I used to clean. So then the rheumatologist explains to me, okay, it is past your neck. It's now on your chest. So this is called diffuse scleroderma. Now what that means is not only could it hit your skin, but it could hit your lungs, your heart, and your stomach, which means they'll harden, and soon I won't be able to breathe, or my heart won't be able to pump blood, or my stomach won't be able to digest food properly, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff that you deal with scleroderma. And so this is where I'm at. Fast forward to present to now. It's really difficult. There's only one medication that can help me, and if it doesn't, then that's it. I'm going to get my chest x-rays to see how far the disease has come into my lungs and my heart. I'm just desperate. I know there has to be some other alternatives, to maybe even natural medicines that I'm willing to take to help me, go back, at least not all the way go back to what I used to be, but at least maybe 70%. I want to be able to bend down. I want to be able to go to the park with my kids and enjoy the life. So that's where I'm at right now. I really want to try different alternatives and see what we could do to make me start feeling better. And if anybody has any remedies, I'm willing to try anything just to get me back to what I used to be. You know, I'm not going to give up with a fight. I can't. I got 3 beautiful kids that are counting on me. But I just want some kind of prayer or some kind of medication to help me, or, you know, anything. So if you have anything, any tips, I'm here. Just email me. It's MICHELLENUCKOLS11@gmail. Email me anytime, and I would love to get back to you. Thank you for listening to my video. God bless, and I hope that someone can help me. Thank you.